I'm in Atlanta with the hawk, I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston, I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets, in Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, as soon as my mood switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine, the crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids.
Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Here we go. For the Miami Heat, they are coming off a good outing against Phoenix.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect staying in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
Always producing results. Gilgeous-Alexander has proven to be such a reliable scorer.
The kick out to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's Queen, and he jams it with authority.
Look, if you double him, he'll make a play for someone else.
And it's Miami with the rebound. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8". Great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. To the middle, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front. Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
And here's Tatum for three. Excellent D there from Williams. To the left side wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
And here's Tatum for three. It's not going to go for him. Goes back up. Rebound by Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, easy call.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bassie. This one for 3. They shoot again. And the layup is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Picked him clean. It's deflected. Stolen by Wilson. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Outside, SGA. Up and in on the layup. SGA's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Williams. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's SGA. Drills the elbow jumper. 10 points for him.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Williams inside the line. Thunder with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The 19-foot shot out to Wallace. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's blocked. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
To the paint, back to Williams. Hawkes outside, looking to end the run. Just 4 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Thunder leading by 9. Chalk up 2 there. SGA's got 14 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Bassey. Oh, he made it! How about that?
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
7'2", 240 pounds. Porzingis is a nightmare matchup for defenders.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really good.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Young outside, over Williams. Young's shot is off. The Heat trailed by 13 to the inside. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Guys, back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's Queen. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pocket 6. As he pulls it in.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their community.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
Pass to Jovic. Outside Tatum. Lots of players do it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot-making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Back to Young. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Goes up on the wing. That one wide left. The Heat trailed by 20. Tatum on the wing. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Ingram wide open. And the Thunder, another three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Young outside. Out to Ingram. Young looking around. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, that one from mid-range. Young's got a quick release.
Down low. Here's Wilson. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
A three. Good defensive work there by Young. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the middle. And Messi throws it down.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Wilson. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Outside, Jones. Young outside. Pass to Messi. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
The Heat trail by 20. Here's Tatum. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. .30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Out to Wallace. Young with no one around. And so it's Oklahoma City controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Here's Wallace. Off target from three-point range. The Heat trailed by 20. Latrey. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
SGA looking it over. 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Queen, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Queen's got his third basket of the night.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
That one falls.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The three from Tatum. As he pulls it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Kevin, back to you.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report.
The D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. The Heat have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Here's SGA. The jumper from the free throw line is good. SGA's got 16.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here is Williams. Out to the right wing. Miami no good on that time either. The Thunder leading by 19. Out to Wallace. Back to Ingram. Outside Williams. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you do not want to allow Williams to heat up from out there.
Here's Williams. As he pulls it in.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Shot, high post, and the basket by SGA. He's got 18.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Bryant. And again, unable to change momentum here. Ingram with room to shoot. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, that's his game. Ingram is so comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Timeout called, the Heat. Several teams changing it up here. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the third. It's Grimes on the wing. Miami no good on that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. It's picked off. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:15 left to play in the third. And here's Tatum for 3.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the steal. Pass to Larson. Ingram with the steal. Here's the break. Left side, SGA.
Heat foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
35 seconds left to play in the third. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
The Thunder shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Here's Tatum. Here's the drive.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder.
31.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Miami grabs the miss.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Queen. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Outside, SGA. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Porzingis with the steal. Outside, SGA. The 17-footer goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor when they see a chance to get easy points where they just jump them.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the shot.
It's good.
Well, over the years, we've seen Tatum become increasingly comfortable playing through contact.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to SGA. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. That's 28 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Tatum no good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. SGA's got 12 now in this quarter. Right side, Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room, and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis. Well, we see this every night now. Tatum has become an excellent playmaker, a point forward in many ways.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Wallace outside. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And here's Young from the arc. Out to Wallace. To the paint. Young, right side. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
The 3 from Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Young. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot.
True, my love, hey. You can see right through my love, hey. I see your waist shrunk, my love, hey. You got some bass in the trunk, my love.